Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball coming up for Jackie Robinson Day. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Minnesota Twins. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, today a special day on the Major League Baseball calendar, Jackie Robinson Day. Everyone on the field wearing number 42 to honor Jackie and his breaking of the professional baseball color barrier in 1947 with the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Well, Boog, it's a great day for everyone in terms of just the unity that it helped to bring forth within our country, and a lot of times that's done through sport. But for me, as a black player, when I think about Jackie Robinson and I think about the connection of such a great player and all of the adversity that he had to endure, baseball's hard enough just to play, but then everything sort of on the field, off the field, and how he persevered through that, so inspiring.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Back at Target Field, our starting pitcher in this one, Todd Anderson. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. On the run, sends it over to first. Pretty nice play there. Here's Carlos Correa. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Correa went deep in his most recent game.
Ball.
One out, base is empty. Got him swinging. Two outs, base is empty. Now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. Now a screamer into the outfield. And foul ball. That one in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike. And there's a ball. Royce Lewis next to bat for Minnesota. This to third. Suarez throw to first in time. And the Twins go 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for the Twins. Scoreless after 1. Bottom of the second. Here's Royce Lewis. Anderson, a tall lefty, 22 years old. And he was a 5th round pick in 2024. Anderson back to work. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. That's to third, and that's just foul. Hard on the ground to first. Wade takes it himself. One up, one down.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. On the ground, out to short. Slings to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. You got to be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
1-1-1.
Ripped to short. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing here this half. We played 2 full, no score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Miguel Andujar.
Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second, and he's got a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So up next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Fastball down and in. Good spot to get a ground ball, but that one had eyes.
And next for Minnesota, Edouard Julien. 0 for 4 in the loss yesterday. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. To Kingery for 1. They complete the double play, but the run scores. It's 1-0.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Here's Byron Buxton. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. On the ground to third, and it gets by him.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Correa in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Step off, throw to first. Buxton back in there. Buxton off of first with 2 away. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Two outs. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the inning. So they get 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. On to inning number 4. It's the Twins 1 and the Angels nothing. Back in Minnesota. Now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
So, Singy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And now the 0-1. Now one missed.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
And that one's a little bit low. And a count 2-1. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman,
Royce Lewis, the next to hit. First pitch, and he just misses. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. Grounded out his first time up. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Inside, just missed. A changeup missing, and now 3-2. To short, could be 2. Over to second for 1. And their second double play of the day will end the 4th. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Twins 1 and the Angels nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Anderson back to work. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Count
Jeffers measures 6 feet 4 inches, 235 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And out of here. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 2-0.
He hit that into the wind, and it still had enough to leave the ballpark. He really connected on that pitch. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Duhar at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Well, these Twins doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Now 1-1.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Out to short, McKinstry. On to first, 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
To the right side, takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
The second baseman,
Edouard Julien, the next Twin up to hit. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That one hit the knees for a strike.
There's the swing and a miss. 1 ball. 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. We're through 5. It's the Twins 2 and the Angels nothing. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Leading off, Byron Buxton. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That's down and in. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
Now Correa up to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Just missed. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-1.
One down, base is empty. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Todd Anderson departs, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back. Hans Kraus gets the ball now.
Hans Kraus.
Anderson pitched into the 6th and was able to limit the damage.
Not his best showing on the mound, but he did enough to give him a chance at the win, and they were able to come through and make it happen. I'm sure he wants to do better next time, though.